Okay, this example is going to take 50 feet per minute. Start off by writing that as a fraction and include my units because we're multiplying by a conversion factor to cancel units. Our goal here is to get an answer where the only thing we're left on top is miles and the only thing we're left with on the bottom is hours. And you can see we do not have either one of those to start with. So we're going to have to do something, multiply by a conversion factor, that gets me from feet to miles. And we're going to have to do something, multiply by another conversion factor, that gets me from minutes to hours. So we need to know how many feet in a mile. We know that there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile, and we need to know how many minutes in an hour. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So these are the two facts that we're going to use to create our conversion factor. Now let's start with either one. I'm going to start with feet. Feet is on the top, so I have to put feet on the bottom so that feet cancels. I would put miles on the top. So this first conversion factor, what number goes with miles? Look down here at my fact. 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. So multiplying by this conversion factor cancels feet and leaves me with miles on the top, which is my goal. All right, so then let's look at minutes. Minutes starts off on the bottom. So to cancel minutes, which starts off on the bottom, I have to have minutes on the top. If I put minutes on the top, then I'm going to put hours on the bottom. Look at my fact that I started off with. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So that means a 1 goes on the bottom beside hour and a 60 goes on the top beside minutes. Doing this goes and cancels minutes on the top and minutes on the bottom. Those go away. Those cancel out. So now what are the only units left in the problem? We have miles right here and we have hours right here. Everything else canceled out. So now if I just do the computation, 50 times 1 times 60, because those are the numbers on the top, 50 times 1 times 60 is 3,000. And on the bottom, 1 times 5,280 times 1 is 5,280. My last step after I do the multiplication is to divide. 3,000 divided by 5,280 is equal to 0.56818181 ... So I see that and I know that 0.56 and the 81 is repeating. So we could round to the tenths, we could round to the hundredths, we could round to the thousandths. If we rounded to the tenths, it would be 0.6 because this is the tenths place and the number beside it is bigger, is 5 or more. If we rounded to the hundredths, it would be 0.57. If we rounded to the thousandths, it would be 0.57. Nope, 5, 6, 8. We would keep the 8 if we were rounding to the thousandths because the one beside it is not 5 or more. So that tells me my answer in miles per hour. And how to get there using conversion factors. Thank you.